Hey, welcome back, Vipers. I'm Paulo, and welcome for another mod review. Okay, today I think it's a little bit of a special review for me because I like this company. I really like this company. I've enjoyed working with them, and I enjoyed speaking with them, and it's an A+ company. I mean, from most companies I've been working with, okay, we get to make friends with them, you know, and they send messages and comments and letters back and forth to each other, give us information. And I'm really enjoying working with this company, okay? I'm going to give them an A+, okay? No doubt about it. With the packaging, the time that it takes to when you order something to receive it, everything, man. Their website, it's perfect. They have really good juices, and as I can see, they have really nice mods, okay? They're not cheap. The mods aren't cheap, guys, okay? The mod that I'm going to show you guys today isn't meant to be for a beginner, but maybe after you see the review, yeah, if you go and buy one, hopefully on the close-up, I teach you everything you need to know to work with this mod, I guess even for a beginner, but I don't see a beginner buying this. I don't. I see a more advanced user buying one of these things and appreciating it, okay, after passing through other mods and other tanks. This is a complete kit, okay? The company's called Apollo. Apollo is a company out in California, and they have their manufacturer in China, okay? So I guess the labor is cheaper, right, in China. So, because I'm telling you, if this mod was made in the United States, it could never be cheaper than $200. I mean, no way it could have been cheaper. The quality of it, it's awesome, okay? That's what I got to say about the quality of the mod, the way it's built. I mean, it's the way it's built, man. It's well constructed, okay? And the tank is awesome. It's awesome also. I mean, no leaking issues, enough airflow that I want, and it gives you a lot of flavor. The only thing it doesn't have is top fill. It's the phaser tank from Apollo, okay? And the mod I'm going to be showing you is a Reliant 60 watt temperature control TCR function mod, okay, by Apollo, which is this one. I got the black one. It's made out of stainless steel, aluminum, and brass, okay? Buttons are made out of stainless steel, really nice, responsive buttons. You turn it off, you turn it back on, it asks you if it's a new coil, if it's not a new coil. You take a coil, you take the tank out, you put an RDA. Every single time it never fails, okay? It's always worked perfectly fine for me. It doesn't cut off when you don't want it to cut off. I mean, if I grab it after an hour, I'm ready to vape on it, okay? The only thing that it does is that it'll cut off when you change the battery, of course, or if you want to fill up your tank again, when you close it back up, it's going to ask you if it's new coil. You just put the same and you're ready to go. Rock and roll. These guys are so professional that with the stuff they send me, I have a lot of stuff to review from Apollo, okay? I have this mod, I have a beginner's mod for the beginners to review, and I have some e-juice to review also that's up here on top, okay? They sent me a lot of equipment, and they're so professional that these guys even sent me total information on every single thing they sent me, even from the e-juice. Every single thing I need to know, and you guys need to know about the mods and the e-liquid, they sent it on paper, okay? It's not in the instruction book that comes with it, which is pretty cool also. They sent me papers to know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's not waste much more time. Let's get down and close, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, okay? See you guys in a minute. Well, one more vape, just for you guys to see. I have this set at 440 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's at 50 watts with the temperature control set at 69, if I'm not mistaken. I can show you, well, the TCR, you guys will see it in a minute. See you guys up close. Okay guys, so here we are with the packaging of the Reliant Pro Kit by Apollo. And as it states on the box, it is a Pro Kit, okay? So you get your mod and you get your phaser tank with it, okay? And why do they say that this is a Pro Kit? Because to work with the mod, you have to know some things that I'll show you up close, and to work with the tank or to rebuild your coils, you have to know what you're doing also, so it's not recommended for a beginner, okay? So yeah, this is the box. As we all know, Apollo makes mods and they make e-juice, okay? Company out of California. You can see it here. But it's manufactured in China, okay, right here. This is what it comes with. Okay, so let's open it up. And here on the inside, we have our user manual, which is really well explained. I really like this manual. I read the whole thing. Again, what it comes with, questions and stuff. When you get this mod, you really should read this. Well, you're gonna have to read it anyway. To get to know how to work with everything, unless you see this whole review, you would really have to know what you're gonna do with it, so you would have to read it. But yeah, if you see the whole review, you won't have to, I guess. But it's pretty complete. Everything is well explained, okay guys? So back. Those are the coils. Okay. So here we have our mod. And we have our phaser tank, okay? So I don't know what I should start with. Well, let's see what else it comes with. Get your mod. You get your tank. It holds 3.5 mils of juice. It's 22 millimeter. It's made out of stainless steel and Pyrex glass. The drip tip is made out of glass, wide bore drip tip. Okay, a lot of airflow on it. And yeah, what else does it come with? On the bottom here, you have a really nice USB cable. It's a big USB cable, as you guys can see. I'll take it out for you. It's those new cables, but this one is really big, okay? I mean, it's big. Wow. You can charge and vape at the same time. It does have bypass, and with this cable you can also do that, okay? And it comes with an extra coil. So you have a coil inside the tank, which is it's a 0.5 ohm coil, okay, with organic cotton, and then you get an extra 0.2 ohm Ni200 coil, okay, which we are going to open this and we're going to see what's on the inside. Okay, now I'm in a dilemma. What am I going to start with? You know what? Maybe, yeah, we're going to start with the mod. Why not? Let's start with the mod. Okay, so here's a mod. Really well built mod. I mean, you can feel quality, okay? When you hold this in your hand, you will definitely feel quality with it. It's made out of stainless steel. The body is made out of stainless steel. The outer shell is made out of aluminum, and then you got brass for your negative contact pin, okay? So here you see the stainless steel, right? And you see really thick aluminum all around. This is not thin aluminum. It's pretty thick. You have Reliant right here on the side, right here. Really nice paint job on it too. I wish I knew the quality of the paint, but I don't know. But really good quality paint job on it. You guys can see the detailing on the paint. It seems like almost like a metallic black. And it's bright, but it's not much of a fingerprint magnet. It does slide. I mean, this is really good paint. Okay. You have your vent holes for your battery. Here you have your menu screen, pretty big. Your minus and plus buttons. Your USB port for charging and bypass. And you got your fire button here on the side. You have this really nice 510 pin connector. It's spring loaded. A really strong spring on it. Let me see if I can show you guys. I mean, it's really strong. This is probably the mod that has the strongest spring that I've used so far. It's strong, guys. Wow. See that? Okay. But it is spring loaded, everything I put on top of it fits really nice. This is around 26 millimeters because I will show you guys, you know what, I'll show you right now. The Smoke TFV4, this is the standard side, it's 25 millimeters, and on top of this, might as well show you guys now. That's how it looks. Okay? Really, really nice. It's not flush, you still have room, so I'd say 26 millimeters here, and it straightens out over here. See that? It fits really, really nice. And this is a 25 millimeter diameter tank. Okay? Stainless steel buttons, really nice buttons. And if you can see here, your 510, it's not flush. So when you put on top your tank or your RDA, it's not gonna scratch up your mod, okay? It's just a little bit lifted. Looks really nice with any tank or any RDA that I've put on it. So I'll give you guys a comparison size. The e-cig VTC Mini. Okay. And I'll show you guys a Nebula 60 watts. Okay. Okay, so let's put a battery in this baby and let's check out the menu. This I wish was different, okay? You have to use a coin. You have to. It's a really thin negative cap. Okay, but it is all made out of brass. Okay, 4 vent holes. So you get your battery. I'm going to be using the eFest 2500 milliamp battery. Okay, I either use these or the 25Rs from Samsung. So you put the plus down or up, whatever. Okay, your negative is what you will see. And as soon as you lock it down, it's going to say Apollo here on the side, Reliant. So let me see if you guys can see that. Let me try to close this down for you. There you go. Okay. It was backwards. Well, let's do it again. Okay, so this way. It's only when you put a fresh battery in it that you'll be able to see the logo, okay? Because everything else, it doesn't turn off by itself. You can press 5 times and lock it in, but it doesn't shut off, okay? So it's on already. It says check atomizer because there's nothing on top of it. So what do we have here? You get your battery level. You get your ohms on top, up here. You get the volts, and you get your watts because it's in temperature. Or else you would have here your watts, and it would give you watts here on the bottom also with the volts and with your ohms and the battery. Okay, so what do you do to get into the menu system? It's not your regular 5 clicks. You press the power button and the minus button at the same time for 3 seconds, and you get into the menu, okay? So it has temperature mode. You press your plus or minus. You have your watts mode, okay, or mech mode. It does have the mech mode, so you'll be using your battery directly, okay? And you have your watts mode. If you want it, well, whatever you want to set that, say it's at watts, you press the button and you're in watts mode now, and you get the watts on the bottom here. See, it says watts. You'd see your volts here in the middle, and up here you have your ohms and your battery. If you want temperature, you guys already saw that, or if you want bypass, again, minus and plus. Temperature and mechanical mode. It'll give you real time. Okay, here it says mech. In here, when you fire the button, depends on how many watts you can still have in your battery. It'll show it right here, and it'll give you the volts. Okay, guys? So let's put it back to, I guess, temperature control. Temp control. Okay, so that's it. That's the menu. Just press your fire button and your minus button, and you have your temperature, watts, or mechanical mod. Now, you want to lock in your settings. Like, say you want to leave it at 460 degrees Fahrenheit, you just press your plus and minus button and it locks in. That's pretty standard, okay? It's locked in. Unlock it, press it again. You want to lock in, like you want to put the mod in your pocket. To lock your mod completely so you can't change your settings or fire it, click it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's locked, okay? It won't change your settings or anything. Everything is locked. While it's locked, say you want to flip the screen around from right to left, left to right, you just press your fire button and your plus button, and it moves around. Okay. Say you want to work with it in stealth mode. You don't want any lights at night. So, again, when everything is locked in, press your fire button and your minus button, and you go into stealth mode or normal mode. Stealth and normal mode, and that's it. Okay, so pretty easy to work with. You want to go into your TCR settings. You press your plus and minus button and your fire button at the same time. Well, I'm missing something here. I didn't press both of them. Okay. Well, okay, it's not going to go into it because there's no tank on top of it. So, I'll put on top my RDA, my Velocity, that has stainless steel coils inside of it. And as soon as you put a tank on top, or an RDA, or whatever you want, it's always going to ask you if it's a new coil. So you either put yes, plus, or you put minus, no, that's the same thing, okay? So as soon as I press the fire button, it's going to ask me. First it's locked, 1, 2, 3, 4. See? Same coil or new coil. Plus, it's a new coil. Okay, and here you have your readings. 0.17, which is correct, right there on top. Right here, okay? When you fire it, you'll get your volts here in the middle in real time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I fire it, okay, so it's working in temperature control. Now, this is nickel. This is stainless steel wire. If you use nickel wire, you have to put different settings. If you use titanium wire, you put different settings. And for stainless steel wire, you should be around 10 to 13 on it. So what do? Press plus and minus and the fire button. Okay, and here you go to the setting. I got mine set at 13. It also depends on where you get your wire, but they consider you in stainless steel putting it in between 10 to 13. The settings can go from 10 all the way up to 100. Okay, 10 all the way up to 100. Like I said, it depends what you're using. If you're using stainless steel wire, they advise you from 10 to 13. I'm going to put it on 13. If you're using nickel wire, it should be from 69 to 72. And if you're using titanium wire, it should be from 38 to 42. Okay, so as soon as you set in what you want, all you do is press your fire button and you're set to go. Okay, when the coil dries out, which is right, you get the TP right here, okay? And you see your power cutting off. Okay, and it's a steady vape. It's not a pulse action thingy. Okay, it's actual. It reaches that temperature and it'll stay there, and play around a little bit below it, okay? When your coil is dry, then it'll start cutting off, as you guys just saw down here, okay? But we will do a cotton burn test tonight. So that's what I have for the mod. Nice Apollo logo here. I really like this. Really, really good quality. I mean, excellent quality, excellent quality. Really nice buttons. Really nice. Every time I work with it, every time I change a tank and put a tank on top or an RDA, it always asks me if it's a new coil. You just put yes or no. It's been reading perfect. Fires every single time I fire it. If I turn it off or change the battery, put the battery back in, my TCR settings, it will be in there. As soon as I turn it on and I go check it, it'll be at 13. That's what I left it at. I mean, it's been working like awesome. It's a really nice box mod. Okay, it does what it's supposed to do. Okay, it's perfect. It does what it's supposed to do. The design on it is nice. Feels nice in the hand. It's not bad. It's a little bit sharp on the edges. I wish it wasn't that sharp, but it is what it is. It's sharp. Okay, so I just want you guys to know that it is kind of sharp. But it feels nice in the hand, holding it this way or this way. Either way, I like it. Even sideways, I like holding it like this also on the side. That's how I fire it. Okay, let's go to the tank. Okay, so now you guys know why I say this is a pro kit. Because you have to know how to work with your TCR functions, okay? Here's a tank. 22 millimeter stainless steel Pyrex glass strip tip. Really nice strip tip, standard 510 connection. Any drip tip that I put on here that I use fit perfectly fine on it. No problem at all. Okay, here's your 510 pin connector. Do not use this on a hybrid mod, okay? Nice airflow. No click or anything, but it's not loose and it's not tight. I mean, it's perfect to control your airflow. Really big slots. What happens on one side happens on the other. Okay, open it, just turn it. You can clean out the whole tank. Here you have your 0.5 ohm coil that already comes pre-installed in it. Here's your base. Nice contacts, perfect contact all every single time. You have O-ring on the inside to seal out your glass tank. Never had a leaking issue with it so far. I had this for 15 days so far. No leaking issue whatsoever on this phaser tank. Okay, so you can pull out the base, you can pull out your glass. Everything is really simple to clean. Here you have your chimney. Okay, or your shaft where you're gonna hook up your coil. Okay, like so. That's how it is. We'll get to the coil in a minute. And your glass strip tip, wide bore. Okay, so these are all the parts that make your tank. Now, what's so special about this coil? This coil, you have juice control here. All you do is turn it. You see these teeth here on top? Well, you just turn it. Okay. They're closed off. If you use like thicker juice, open it up all the way. If you use like more PG, you can close it off. Okay, so you have juice control on the actual coil. Now, what's so special about this coil? Here you have more teeth, okay, to open it. So you unscrew it, just hold the top part here, and you can unscrew the bottom part. First time I ever saw this. Look at this, guys. Here's my coil, okay? See the coil here on the inside? Here's your cotton. So you can rebuild on this, okay? And it's a vertical coil. See that? All you have to do is take out the coil that's inside here, take out your cotton, put new cotton in, and put the outer shell back on. This outer shell is always going to stay with you, okay? when you get this mod with the tank, these are the coils if you want to buy pre-made coils, and you always need this because this is what's going to control the juice flow. Okay, it's the ring that controls the juice flow. Just turn it off or open it up. Okay, it's all controlled from here. Yeah, and this is your coil. If you want to rebuild on it, awesome, you can rebuild on it. Okay, all you do is pull this out from here. Okay, you got your rubber sealant inside here. Put in your new coil, put in your cotton, and close it back up again. Okay, this is your standard 1.5 ohm coil. Let's take a look at the NI200 coil. See, this is how it comes. Okay, these are your coils. You have your cotton set on the outside already. Okay, and you're gonna need the outer shell. So what we do here is, this is our new coil. Okay, and we just put it on the outer shell that already comes with the tank and just screw it in. Okay, and there you have it. Now you open and close your juice flow. That's it. Since I'm using thick VG, I'm going to leave it all the way open. So you get your coil, screw it into your base. Really simple stuff. Okay. Okay, but it's in. I got my cotton all the way open. I can put my glass into the shaft or the top cap or whatever, the chimney, whatever you want to call it. Okay, it's in. And all we have to do now is screw it in to the shaft here, your coil. Okay, here's a drip tip, and that's it, you're set to go. Okay, too bad it's not a top fill, you have to fill it up from the bottom, but yeah, but this is how it works. Okay, to switch out your coils, and if you want to build your own coil, this is how it is. Okay, the coil is this, and you always get that top shell that you're going to cover it over this one. Always the same, you can never throw it out. Okay, I'm going to save this one now in the package. And yeah, now what I want to show you guys, and we'll get back to the tank, I want to do a dry burn test. So, okay guys, so before we do the cotton burn test, let me just give you some features on this. So the width on it, I would say from here to here is 25, 26. Okay, from here to here, I get 40, and from here to here, right to the tip, I get 85 millimeters. Okay, so 40, 85, 26, around there. Okay, that's what I get. 85. Yeah, 85 by 40. Okay, so since we have stainless steel on top, let's put this to temperature mode. Temperature mode. The fire button. Okay, we're gonna bring it down to 420. 420. Here you have 50 watts. Okay, and let's see how the purity setting is at. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at 13. Okay, and let's fire her up. Let's see what she says. This way. It's not bad. A little bit, okay? So yeah, it works. As you guys can see, it works. Okay, do it again. Maybe you guys want to see it like that, I don't know. What I'm saying is that if it works in stainless steel, of course it's going to work in nickel wire. So I guess I'm going to put some juice inside the tank, and we'll vape a little bit on tank. Like, I don't really like Ni200 coils, okay guys? And I don't normally build, I have the wire, but I did it once and I didn't like the taste of it, so I never did it again. I don't usually build on an RDA Ni200 coils. I only use stainless steel or Kanthal. If I actually run out of stainless steel, it's what I'll use. The only reason why I will use Ni200 is if it comes in a tank with the pre-made coils, or else I won't use it, but yeah. Since it's working on stainless steel, of course it's going to work in nickel wire, and as you guys can see the settings that they claim, I'll say it again to you guys. If you have any mod with the TCR function, what you're going to do is on nickel wire, you'll set it to 69 to 72, stainless steel 10 to 13, and titanium wire 38 to 42. This is what the factory recommends, okay? But you can always play around with it, okay? So yeah, let's get our phaser tank ready. Okay guys, so first, never forget to prime your coil when you're using it for the first time. So let's put some juice on this cotton first. It doesn't matter if you put a little bit more. You get spits back, you'll just get spit back because it's the beginning. Might as well have spit back than having a dry cotton, okay? And ruining up your cotton right for the first use. It's not worth it, so you might as well. Here you have a lot of room to fill up your tank, okay? It holds 3.5 mils of juice. I'm using my own homemade juice, okay guys? Okay, so screw it onto your mod. It should ask if it's a new coil. Okay, it should ask new coil. Plus for yes. It should be reading 0.2. And yes it is, it's 0.21 right here. You guys can see that. I have it at 430 degrees Fahrenheit, but don't forget, now we have an Ni200 coil in here. So let's go to our TCR settings and put this around 69. Okay, 69 to 72, so plus and minus button and the fire button at the same time. Well, that's not what I was looking for. I gotta get them both. Okay, now I got it. Okay, 13. Let's bring it up to, I'll leave it at 70, I guess. I'll put it at 70. Okay, 70. Hit your fire button and you're all set. Let's take a vape. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all, not bad at all. Some safety features on the mod. This does have a built-in safety feature including 5-click lock, temperature protection, reverse battery protection, wide battery vent channels, overcharge protection, and low voltage protection, okay guys? And it can read all the way down on a nickel wire 0.06 ohms, okay? And on a Kanthal wire it can read from 0.2 ohms. Alright, temperature coils, like say your nickel wire, stainless steel wire, and TI wire, it will read all the way down to 0.06, which is not bad at all. The wattage range on this one is from 5 to 60 watts. It does 200 to 600 degrees Fahrenheit and 100 to 300 degrees Celsius. It has a cutoff at 20 seconds. That's a lot. Not 10 seconds or 15, it's 20-second cutoff system. It uses a single high amp limit flat top 18650 battery, which is not included, okay? You have to buy that separately. And yeah, it does from 5 to 60 watts, and I guess that said everything. That's about it. Okay guys, so Yeah, that's what I have to show you. Let's go back up to FaceTime and I'll give you my final thoughts about this and give it a wrap. See you guys in a minute. Okay guys, welcome back. So that was our close-up with the Reliant 60 watt TCR box mod by Apollo. One thing I probably did forget because it's so much information on this, the whole tank and the mod. If I'm missing something and if you have any questions, please comment in the bottom and you guys know I'll answer you like I always do. If you guys want, you can always contact me through ViperVaporPT@gmail.com. I'll answer you there also, or on my Facebook page, okay? My Facebook page, you can find it if you go to my channel here on YouTube. You'll see the Facebook link. You can contact me there also. Okay, so I don't know. I probably did miss something about the menu feature. I don't know. Well, I didn't show you guys going all the way down to 5 watts, all the way to 60 watts because I think it's a waste of time. I had more important stuff to show you guys. And going from the temperature from Fahrenheit to Celsius, if you guys want to switch from Fahrenheit to Celsius, all you do is press the minus button, and after it passes Fahrenheit, it'll automatically go to Celsius. And if you go the other way around, when you hit the plus button, when you reach the top of Celsius, the 300 degrees Celsius, it will stop. It won't round robin, but it does round robin on the minus button, okay? I think that's the only thing I was missing to tell you guys. But if there are any more questions, please ask me down below on the comments. Okay, so let's get back to the mod. What do I have to say about it? Like I said in the beginning, I mean the quality is superb. It's an A+. For me, it's an A+. The price range on it, I didn't tell you guys. This mod complete, everything complete costs you $100, okay? $99.99 at the Apollo website, which the links will be on the bottom for you guys. Do I think it's worth it? Yeah, I think it is. I know it's a lot of money. It's not cheap. You got cheaper options for like $50, $60, $70. I know that. But if you had the opportunity to hold one of these in your hands and hold the other mods that cost $50, $60, I think you guys would understand what I'm talking about. It's worth the $100. If I lost this today, like Rip Tripper says, I would go out and buy one because, I mean, the way it works, I can't explain it. Let me try to explain it to you guys. When I switch the temperature, like I want to put it for 460 or 480 or 520 or 550, it's there. Everything stays exactly how it was set besides what I touched, okay? I don't have to play around with anything else. It's there. Everything is there. If I turn it off and turn it back on, the settings that I put on the TCR, they're there. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. The tank, I had this for 2 weeks already. The tank has been working awesome, no leaking whatsoever. Coils are easy to change. They're kind of hard to build, but you can build on it. You know, the coil, the pre-made coil that comes, you can build on the pre-made coil much more easier than what it was a year ago. Okay, they made it easy for us to build on it now. It's a hard build, but it's easier than what it was before. Okay, I like the quality on it. One thing, I think it has sharp edges, and I wish the bottom didn't have to be like opening up with like a coin. I wish there was another type of system to do, but I can't tell you what system to put in it because I'm not an engineer. Apollo, you guys figure it out. I mean, sometimes it's not easy. What if I don't have a coin in my pocket and I have 2 extra batteries? How am I going to change this? You know, I know we always find something, but you know, we could have made it another way. That's what I'm saying. I like the menu. It's simple to work with. It's not a real menu. I mean, it's the buttons are directly to a function. It's not like an actual menu like on an IPV or on the eVic VTC Mini or the eVic VTCs. It's not like, it doesn't have a menu screen, you know, but it's directly to the point. You press one button, you press the other, it goes directly to the point. I like it a lot. So pluses on this, I think I already said it. Excellent paint quality, excellent build, excellent. Everything is perfect. Button qualities are really nice. It doesn't malfunction in any way. If I change the power, I change the power. If I change the volts or the watt or the temperature, I change the temperature and leave the watts. Everything stays perfectly. If I change the TCR, I'm not going to change the settings I had before. I click it, it fires, it's awesome. Everything is working great, okay? So yeah, I would advise you guys to check it out at least, okay? Check the website, which I'll leave the links on the bottom. The only kind I can see for it is the sharp edges it has and that bottom button, but that's it. There's no rattling on this whatsoever at all. I mean, it's an A+ quality build. That's what I can say. The chip on it, it works for me. I mean, it's perfect. Perfect. I know we know about a lot of chips that are out there. This chip is perfect. I like it. So that's what I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed my review. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, or if you want to subscribe. If you don't want to, you don't have to, of course. But so you can have my latest reviews and latest tutorials. If you're subscribed, you'll get that little message right on the corner saying that ViperVaporPT has a new review for you guys. So yeah, that's why I'm telling you guys to subscribe. Don't forget, you guys, stay safe, rock on, and vape hard. Okay, see you all on my next one. Take a vape off of this.